Okay, let's start. Let's just sit in a comfortable position, eyes closed, arriving in our bodies, arriving in the room, taking a scan of the body, checking how it feels. Checking how the mind is doing. And starting to feel the breathing, the in and the exhales. Relaxing the face, the hands, the shoulders. And then taking a deep inhale. And exhale, starting to wrap the hands, the palms of the hands. Bring some heat in the palms. And placing them on the eyes. Relaxing and waking up the eyes. And gently opening the eyes. Releasing the hands. And giving ourselves a good stretch. Stretching to the ceiling. And then also stretching to the side. Bring the hands behind the head. Pushing the head against the hands to really stretch the chest. Open the chest, stretching the chest. Also opening the arms. And then making a round upper back. Bring the chin to the chest. Feeling a stretch in the neck with the hands. Pushing the head down. Just feel the weight and lying on it. And inhale again, head back, opening the arms, opening the chest. And exhale, rounding. Inhale, open. And exhale, keeping the back straight, just the head. Falling forward, chin to the chest. Stretching the neck. And then opening again, rotating the arms. Releasing tension from the upper back, the shoulders. And in the other direction. And then bring the arms down, shaking out the arms, shaking the hands. Shake them strongly to bring some blood in the hands. And then opening and closing the hands, warming up the fingers. And then making fists, turning the hands, rotating the hands. And in the other direction. And bring the arms down, bring the soles of the feet together, close to the body, straightening the spine, and then moving the knees, opening the hips. The butterfly movement. Keeping the spine straight, the neck straight, the face relaxed. You can even, if possible here, move around with the upper back, with the feet against each other. light circles. And in the other direction. And stretch out the legs, shaking them a little bit. And pedaling the feet up and down a couple of times. Bring the hands behind and pushing ourselves up to the backward plank. So the fingers forward and pushing the feet down on the floor. Soles of the feet touching the ground. Letting the head fall back. Stretching out the whole body. And exhale, coming down again. Taking a deep in and exhale through the mouth. And we do the same thing coming up again. This time keeping the head to the front, looking forward, hips up, and then moving from right to left. And coming down again. And coming to a knee stand. Hands underneath of the shoulders and the knees, underneath of the hips. Straight spine, long neck. And then you do a couple of cat and cow movements. So with the inhale, you bend the back, looking up. And on the exhale, you round the back as much as possible. Bring the head down. Belly button against the spine. Inhale, round. Exhale. Inhale, bending. Bring it at your own rhythm. Warming up the spine in a gentle way. And the last one. And then we tap the toes and then push the toes on the mat. Either leaving the knees on the mat or lifting them a little bit, increasing the weight on the toes. Activating the core muscles. Pushing to the hands and the toes. And releasing, bringing the feet up. Moving toes around a bit. And then we push them in the mat again. Lifting the knees a bit, or just pushing with the knees on the mat, whatever works better. And on the next exhale, coming to the inverted knee. Head between the hands, the arms, long arms, straight spine. The legs can be bent and starting to walk the heels to the mat, warming up the calves. Keeping the spine straight and the neck long. Then pushing both heels down just to the point where you feel the stretch. Breathing into it a couple of times. And with the next exhale, bringing the hips down, chest out, looking up. And exhale. Back up in the inverted V. Inhale, hips down, opening the chest, bring the head back. Exhale, back up. Inhale, open. Exhale, up. Stretch. And last time, inhale. Exhale, up. And walk the feet towards the hands. Arriving there, interlacing, or bringing the hands into the elbows. Just hanging down for a moment. Feel light stretching the legs, but in particular releasing any tension from the spine. Maybe move a bit around with the head. Single sit low. And with the upper back. And with the next inhale, slowly come up, rolling the back. Inhale, coming to a standing position. And to the beginning of the mat, starting with a couple of rounds of sun salutations. Vinyasa style. Bring the toes against each other, they touch each other, heels slightly apart, feet grounded in the mat. Activating the legs, the belly, chest out, standing straight. Deep inhale and exhale. Now the next inhale, bringing the arms up, palms of the hands together, lengthening the spine towards the ceiling. Exhale, bending down from the hips, nose to the knees. Inhale, looking forward, straightening the spine. Exhale, stepping back into the plank. And then either bring the knees, chin and chest down, sliding into the cobra, keeping the elbows close. Exhale, downward dog. And then looking forward, preparing to step or jump back between the hands, straight spine looking forward. Exhale, nose to the knees. Inhale, coming up, lengthening. Exhale, arms down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, stepping or jumping back into the plank. Again, either coming down with the knees, chin, chest, or directly just bending the arms, lower plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Pushing the heels down, feeling stretch in the legs, looking forward, jumping or stepping back. Long spine, exhale, nose to the knees. And inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Again, up and down, and up, lengthening, and exhale back into the plank. Lower plank, elbows close. Inhale, cobra, first coming from the back muscles, and then pushing a bit into the hands. V, pushing the heels down, looking forward, jumping or stepping back. Exhale, nose to the knees. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, arms down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, long spine. Exhale, stepping or jumping back into the plank. Lower plank. Cobra. Nice. V, pushing the heels down, feeling a stretch. Looking forward, jumping or stepping back. Exhale, nose to the knees. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Taking a deep inhale, exhaling through the mouth. Feeling the changes in the body. You can close the eyes for a moment. Feeling a weight on the feet. Feeling the warmth of your body and maybe the heartbeat. And we continue to sun salutations. B, standing mountain position again. Everything straight, muscles activated. Inhaling, bringing the arms up. Exhale, bending the knees, coming to the chair position. Straight lower back, long arms. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale and exhale, bending downwards to the knees. Inhale, long spine, looking forward. Exhale, jumping or stepping back into the plank, into the lower plank. Cobra. Downward dog. And then lifting the right leg from the mat. Bring it into the air, keeping the arms straight, the back straight. And both of the legs as straight as possible. Hip bones still facing down on the mat. One more inhale. And with the exhale, bring the foot, the right foot between the hands. The left foot goes sideways to find more stability. Pushing up into the warrior one. Both hip bones pointing forward. Straightening the spine. Long arms. The right knee pointing forward above the ankle. Deep inhale. With the exhale, we come down. Bring the leg behind, plank. Coming into the lower plank, elbows close. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Lifting the left leg. Feeling stretch in both legs. Straight spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Continue breathing. One more inhale. With the exhale, bring the left foot between the hands. The right foot goes sideways. Pushing into both feet. Coming up into warrior one. Chest out. Left knee pointing forward. Both feet carrying the weight. Long arms and face relaxed, bringing a smile on it. Deep inhale, exhale, bringing the hands down, coming back into the plank, into the lower plank, into the cobra, into the inverted knee, or downward dog, it's the same. And then looking forward, bringing the right foot between the hands, straightening the left leg, looking forward, and then bringing the left leg on the mat, and letting the hips sink down. Also come up with the upper body. Feeling a stretch in the hip flexors. Face relaxed. Smile on the face. Chest open. Straight spine. If you want, you can bring the arms up and the R in the moon warrior position. Or even bring the arms behind, interlacing the fingers, opening the chest even more, reaching back. And then bring the hands in front of the chest, pushing into each other, twisting to the right side, pushing the left elbow into the right knee, twisting to the right side. And either staying here, if you wanted to make it a bit more difficult than balancing, you can straighten the left leg. Main focus is on the rotation of the upper body to the right side. You twist. You breathe deeply. Next, exhale, bring the knee down, the hands down, the right knee back, plank position, lower plank, cobra, downward dog, pushing the heels down, bringing the feet a bit more forward to see whether we can push the heels down even a bit more. Deep in and exhale here. And then bringing the left foot between the hands, straightening the right leg looking forward. And then bringing the knee on the mat. And doing the same thing on the other side. Opening the hip flexors, stretching. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. And with each exhale, letting the hips sink down a little bit more. And then if you want, bring the arms up into the moon warrior. Shoulders relaxed, chest up. or back interlacing the fingers, opening the chest even more, bringing the head back. One more deep inhale into the chest. And then bring the hands in prayer position in front of us. Deep inhale, exhale, twisting to the left side, pushing the right elbow into the left knee, twisting. And if you want, get straight in the right leg. It's a bit more balancey. Make sure the focus remains on the twist of the upper body. One more deep inhale. And exhale, bring the hands back down. Bring the left leg back into the plank, into the lower plank. Cobra. Downward dog, really pushing the chest down as much as you can. And then looking forward, preparing to jump or step back between the hands. Straight spine, looking forward. Exhale, nose to the knees. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, bending the knees, chair. And next, inhale, straightening again. Exhale, hands down. Good. We do another round, taking first deep inhale. Exhaling through the mouth. Releasing the tension, feeling how the tension flows out of the body with the breath. And then we inhale again, bringing the arms up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, bending the knees, chair. Deep inhale, exhale, bending down, nose to the knees. Inhale, long spine, looking forward. Exhale, jumping or stepping back into the plank. Staying in the plank for a moment. Activating the core muscles, straightening the spine, pushing it backwards into the heels. If you want, you can lift one leg off the mat to increase the tension. And bringing it down with an inhale, lifting the other one. Bring the strength and stability of your plank. Looking down and bringing the other foot back down. Focusing again on the plank, the core muscles, the shoulders. And then coming down in the lower plank. Bringing the knees, chin, chest down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog, pushing the heels down on the mat. Right foot between the hands, left one stabilizing. Coming up into warrior one. Chest out, long arms. Right knee pointing forward. And you stay, you breathe deep in and exhales. And then we prepare for warrior three, the balancey ones. We bring all the weight on the right leg, on the right foot. Starting to focus with the fingers forward where we want to go. And then pushing onto the right foot, straightening both legs, bring the left leg in the air, looking down, long arms, long spine, pushing the right toe into the mat to keep the balance, breathing, 3 deep in and exhales if you can. If you fall out of it, just come back. And then coming back into the warrior one last time. Correcting it, right knee pointing forward, arms in the air. And then bringing the arms sidewards and we return into the warrior two. So with the next inhale, we twist the whole body towards the side, so the hips go sidewards. And then we look over the right hand and the right knee. The knee is above the ankle, pointing forward. The arms are shoulder high. the hips to the side, and we hold the warrior. Weight is equally distributed between both feet. Breathing. Warrior increases our resilience. Next exhale, bring the elbow down on the knee, left arm over the head, stretching the side. Or if you want to make it more difficult, you can release the arm and just hold the weight by yourself. And then bring both hands next to the right foot. Bring the right foot back into the plank, lower plank, cobra, downward dog, resting a moment in the dog. Taking a couple of breaths, straight spine, relax as straight as possible. And then bringing the left foot between the hands, again coming up, warrior one. Doing the same thing. Collecting some strength here, concentrating on the body, on the stillness of the position. Taking deep and regular in and exhales. And then preparing to go in the warrior three, the balancing warrior, preparing mentally, and then physically focusing the point where you want to go, pushing onto the left foot, left toe pushing into the mat, and then straightening the spine, right leg up, arms to the front, breathing, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Bring the foot back, coming back into the warrior one. Right foot also slightly pointing forward and sideward. Deep inhale, exhale through the mouth. Bring the arms sidewards, rotating to the side, and looking over the left hand and the left knee, core muscles activated. It's not for long anymore. You can do this holding the warrior two. Feeling the weight on both feet. And exhale, bring the left elbow down. Right arm over the head, lengthening or releasing the hand, whatever works for you. And exhale, bring the hands down. Coming back into the plank, into the lower plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog, pushing the heels down. Taking 3 deep in and exhales here. You can bring the feet a bit more forward if you want, that the heels can reach the mat. And looking forward, jumping or stepping back. Straight spine looking forward. Exhale, rose to the knees. Inhale, chair. Deep inhale and exhale here. And with the next inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, bringing the arms down. Shaking the arms out a little bit. Taking a deep inhale, exhale through the mouth. And we do a last round and then stay on the mat with some asanas, sitting and lying. So again, first melting the feet on the mat, distributing the weight equally between all parts of the feet, activating the belly muscles, the legs, chest. Inhale, arms up, lengthening. Exhale, chair. Inhale, chair. Exhale, bending down, nose to the knees. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, jumping or stepping back. Lower plank. Cobra. Downward dog. Right foot between the hands. Once again, warrior one, very briefly. Exhale, down again. Plank, lower plank. Cobra. Downward dog. Left foot between the hands. Warrior one. Hands down, plank, lower plank for last time. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And then we prepare for a jump back between the hands, but we come to a sitting position. So you can either step back and sit down, or jump back, crossing the legs, coming to a sitting position, stretching out the legs, shaking out a little bit, taking a deep inhale, lengthening the spine, bringing the feet up. We're just sitting in this, also an asana. Sit with straight legs, straight spine, and the feet flexed. Breathing into it. And then we bend the right leg, bring the sole of the right foot on the inside of the left thigh, and we will do a forward bend. So we inhale, bringing the arms up, lengthening the spine. We exhale, we bend down from the hips with a straight spine as far as we can. Bring the hands down and looking down. And we've reached the lowest point. And using the breath to go deeper. Inhaling, lengthening the spine. And exhaling, falling deeper. Bring the belly closer to the thigh. Two more inner exhales. In the forward bend. And then we come up again. Exhale, changing the legs, stepping out a little bit. Bringing the sole of the left foot against the right thigh. Long legs, straight spine. Sitting on both sides of the buttocks. And inhale, arms up, lengthening. Exhale, bending forward. Bring the hands down and working with the breath. To go deeper into this asana, using 5 inner exhales. And then coming back out of the position, lengthening the spine once more. Bringing the left leg forward, shaking out. And we would once go into the forward bend with both legs in the front. Flexing feet, sitting straight. Arms up. Inhale. And exhale, bending down. Down in the legs. And again, working with the breath to go deeper. Inhale, lengthening the spine. And exhale, going a bit further down. Trying to keep the spine straight. One minute exhale here. And then coming out of the position, shaking out the legs. Bringing the right foot inside of the right knee or outside. We'll go into another twist, bring the right hand behind, straightening the spine. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, twisting to the right side. Working with the breath to go deeper. This is not difficult enough. You may bring the left hand in between the legs and grab the left hand with the right hand. Continuing the breathing. One more in an exhale. Coming out of the position. Shaking out the legs and changing legs. Supporting with the left hand. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, twisting to the left side. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, twisting deeper. Again, if you're advanced, you need a challenge. Bring the hand between the knees. It does not always work with me. Grabbing both hands. And continuing to go deeper with the breath, keeping the spine straight. One more deep in and exhale. And coming back to the middle, shaking out the legs for a moment. Taking a deep inhale and exhale, relaxing. Closing the eyes for a moment. Feeling the effects on the body. Checking how the body feels right now. Whether there might be any moves to be done to release any tension from the neck, the arms or the legs. Then we'll go to the bold position to strengthen the belly muscles, bringing the hands behind, straightening the spine. With an inhale, lifting the legs, feeling the belly muscles work. Five in and exhales in this position. And then releasing. Taking a deep in and exhale to relax. We'll repeat the position. Getting ready for the second round. Inhale, bringing the legs up. You can choose how much you want to straighten them or keep them bent. And whether you want to bring the arms forward or not. Increase the tension. Continue breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Releasing. And then preparing for the last round. The hands behind, straighten the back. Inhale, legs up. You choose your position. Choose whether you want to use the arms or not. And 5 in and exhales. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Grabbing the knees, giving yourself a good hug, rounding the back. Taking a deep inhale, exhaling through the mouth. Releasing the tension. And then we grab the knees and roll back on the mat. Rolling forward and backward a couple of times, massaging the spine. And then staying on the back. Bring the feet back on the mat. Close to the buttocks, opening the arms. Letting the knees fall to one side and the head to the opposite. And rest a moment in the spinal twist. And moving over to the other side. And back to the middle, grabbing the knees once rounding back, nose to the knees, becoming a small little packet. And then from here we roll onto our belly, coming to lie on the belly. Bring the hands next to the shoulders, looking down on the mat, long legs, feet together. And then on the inhale, we come up into the Sphinx. So bending back, elbows stay on the mat. Just lifting the chest as high as possible without lifting the elbows from the mat. Relaxing the lower spine. And as we come down from the pillow with the hands, relaxing for a moment. And then bring the arms behind the back, interlacing the fingers, feet together, long legs. And the next inhale, bring the chest up. And the fists go a bit higher too. Tearing yourself backwards. Tearing yourself a bit higher. Looking forward or down. Lifting the chest as high as possible. Continuing to breathe into the chest, keeping the feet together. One more deep in and exhale. And we come down, forming a pillow with the hands and relaxing for a moment. And then we bring the feet together again, bringing the hands underneath of the hip bones, the palms of the hands facing up. And on the next inhale, we lift the right leg, locust position, half locust. You lift the head, but you do not lift the upper body. Just the leg as high as you can. If you want, you can support the right leg with the left, bringing the left foot underneath of the right leg, so it comes even higher. And with the next exhale, bringing both legs down. Deep inhale, exhale through the mouth. And then we lift the left leg off the mat. First, just the leg as high as possible. And then if you want, support it with the left foot, so it goes a bit higher, increases the back bend. And we release. And the last thing we will do, the full locust, we bring both legs up. Taking a deep inhale first, exhaling through the mouth. And then preparing for the position, inhale, lifting both legs. You probably have to open them a little bit. Continue breathing. If it's too much, bring the legs down, otherwise take another 2 inhales. And then release them onto the mat, forming a pillow with the hands, relaxing for a moment. And then grab both feet. The knees can be slightly open and pull the heels to the buttocks. So stretch the thighs. Look down on the mat, not to put any weight on your neck. To feel the stretch, sometimes you might have to lift the knees a little bit, depending on your body constitution. Stretching both thighs, breathing into the stretch. And from here we can go into the bow. It's a position to be careful with if you have lower back problems. Otherwise, on the next inhale, pushing the feet into the head, lifting the legs and lifting the chest. Rounding back, looking up, breathing into the chest, not to roll around. Lifting the chest a bit higher. 2 more inhales. And bring the knees down, pushing yourself into the child position, rounding the back. Resting for a moment in child position. And then coming up with the upper body. And sitting on the heels with a straight spine. On the inhale, bringing one arm up, bending it and pushing the elbow backward to open the chest and the shoulder. Or if you can reach the right hand with the left behind your back, then grab your hands and pull them into each other, opening the shoulder and the chest. Smile on the face, breathing into it. One more in and exhale. And then we release, shaking out a little bit and changing to the other side. So the right arm goes up and gets bent and pushed back, the left one, sorry, or you grab it with your right hand. Breathing into the chest, breathing into the shoulder opening, relaxing your face. One deep more inhale into the chest and we release, shaking out a little bit, rotating the head once in each direction, releasing tension from the neck. And then we come to sit next to the heels on the buttocks and again roll back on the back, grabbing the knees, this time rotating a bit from right to left. And then bringing the legs up into the candle. The arms are on the mat, the hands facing the mat. Spine is straight, the belly button pushing down on the mat, pushing the whole spine on the mat, flexing the feet. The candle. (90°). On the next exhale, we just bring the right leg down, the left stays up and does not touch. We can quickly, briefly touch the mat if you can, and then bring it up again. Same with the other one. On the exhale, bring the leg down, slowly touching the mat, Inhale, bring it up again. The same with the right again. And the left. And let's try it with both. So exhale, bringing both legs down. Feeling the core muscles at work. If it gets too heavy, just go back up. Otherwise, you can once touch the mat. And bring them back up. Good, and then bend them. Bring the knees to the chest. Taking a deep inhale, exhale through the mouth. And going the shoulders down from here. Bring the knees to the forehead. The shoulders as close as possible. Supporting the back with the hands. And then bringing the legs up. Straightening the legs. Making sure the weight is on the shoulders and the elbows and not on the neck. You have to bring the elbows closer to each other. Do so. And just enjoy the next 7 inner exhales in the inverse position. If it gets too heavy, just go back on the mat. And otherwise, 7 deep inhales and exhales. You can observe your belly, how it's moving whilst you're breathing. Five, 6, and 7. And we bend the legs, roll out of the position. Rubbing one knee, pulling it towards the chest, and releasing the other leg on the mat. And then we straighten the leg. You can either grab the big toe or any part of the leg. And straighten the right leg, the one in the air. Feeling a stretch in the back of the leg. Breathing into it. And release it on the mat. Rubbing the other leg, pulling the knee towards the chest. And then grabbing the big toe or any part of the leg, straightening it. Feeling a stretch in the back of the leg. Breathing into the stretch. And exhale, releasing the leg. Shaking out the legs a little bit. Moving the head from right to left. And preparing for the final relaxation. So if you need to make any adaptations, do so. And then lie in Shavasana. The legs slightly open. Feet falling outwards. The palms of the hands facing the ceiling. You start with releasing the facial muscles, closing the eyes, feeling how the entire face relaxes. Open the mouth to release tension from the jaws. And just relax the whole head, the whole face. And then go to the other end of the body, starting to relax the feet, the toes. Relaxing the calf muscles. Relaxing the thighs. The hips. The buttocks. Relax the belly. Soften your belly. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders, arms, the hands, and all 10 fingers are completely relaxed. And feel how you take one deep inhale into your belly. And whilst you exhale through the mouth, you release all the tension, weight of your body into the mat. Feel how the body gets heavy, relaxed. And enjoy the next minutes in this state of complete relaxation. And slowly bring your attention back to your body. Start to move the fingers, toes. Bring your left hand onto your heart and turning on the right side. Resting on your right side for a moment. When you're ready, support yourself to come back up to sitting position. Keeping the eyes closed. Feel your face, which is relaxed. Feel the calmness of your body, the calmness of your mind. And then let's bring the hands together, rubbing them again. Bring some heat in the hands and the palms of the hands. Pressing the warm palms on the eyes and feeling how the eyes relax with this warmth transferring all the heat. Again, bring some more heat into the palms and placing them on the eyes. And then slowly open your eyes behind the protection of your hands. Getting used to the light, bringing the hands down. And say thank you and namaste.